the previous class we have discussed about types of crops, right? So what are the how many types of crops are there, children? Yes, kharif crops and also rabi crops. In the kharif crops, in which season they will sow the seeds? Yes, in the rainy season they will sow the seeds, and in the autumn season they will harvest the crop. These are called kharif crops. And what are the examples of kharif crops, children? Paddy, sugarcane, groundnut, maize, cotton and coffee. These are the kharif crops. And so kharif means it is an Arabic word, which means, what is the meaning of kharif, children? Yes, it means autumn season. It means autumn. And coming to the rabi crops, in which season they will sow the seeds? Yes, in the winter season they will sow the seeds, and in the spring season they will harvest the crop. So rabi, these are the rabi crops. Rabi is an Arabic word which means spring. So what are the rabi crops, children? Wheat, mustard, grams, beans and also pulses. These are the rabi crops. So in the previous class we have discussed about kharif and rabi crops. As in the which season they will sow the seeds and which time they will harvest the crop, we have discussed in the previously. So today we are going to learn types of fertilizers. So children, before going into the topic, see here in our LP1 we have discussed that some methods, some stages are involved in the cultivation of crop. So what are the stages, children? Yes, plowing and also sowing and also manuring, irrigating, weeding and last one is harvesting the crop. So what is the third stage, children? Yes, manuring. In this stage what we will do, what the farmer will do? The farmer, he will give fertilizers to the crop. So he is giving fertilizers to the crop. Why he is giving fertilizers to the crop? What is the use of giving fertilizers to the crop? Why? What is the use? How these fertilizers help the crop to grow better? Yes? And how many types of fertilizers are there? Yes. Today we are going to learn all these topics in our lesson. What is our topic today, children? Yes, types of fertilizers. So today our topic is types of fertilizers. Generally, children, why farmers are using fertilizers to the crop means these fertilizers contain minerals needed for better growth of plants. They will give minerals to the crop. These fertilizers, they will give minerals to the crop and they grow better. The farmer, what he is expecting, the expected amount of crop he will get by using these fertilizers. Without any loss, he will get the perfect crop without any loss. Okay, by giving these fertilizers. So where do we get these fertilizers? How we are getting these fertilizers? So how we are getting these fertilizers means both by organic and inorganic, naturally and artificially. So how we are getting these fertilizers? Naturally and artificially. So what are natural fertilizers and what are artificial? That means organic and inorganic. So today we will see what are organic fertilizers and what are inorganic fertilizers and how organic fertilizers help the crop and how they will produce the crop and what is the help of how the artificial fertilizers help the production of crop. Today we will discuss, children. See here, children, what you can observe here. Yes, you can see organic and inorganic fertilizers here. Okay, let us see, children, now. See here, children, we have taken sample A and sample B. What is sample A here, children? It is the manure, the decomposed waste compost of animal. It is a cow dung. It is a manure, organic manure. And also it is sample B we have taken inorganic fertilizers. Fertilizer, it is urea, children. It is urea used for the crops. Okay, these are the organic and inorganic fertilizers, children. We have taken the samples of them. So see here children, how is sample A different from sample B? How is sample A different from sample B children? So how is it different means children? See here, sample A is dark brownish in color. Sample A is dark brownish in color. It has unpleasant smell because it is a waste of the animal. No, it gives the unpleasant smell, and it is insoluble in water. If you keep it in water, if you put it in water, it will not soluble in water children. It is insoluble in water, and it is bulky. You can see it is bulky like this. It is bulky. It is bulky. It has an unpleasant smell, and it is insoluble in water, and it is bulky. When you see sample B children, it is white in color. It is white in color. If we put some urea in water, what will happen? It will dissolve, soluble in water. It will soluble in water. Sample A is flaky. It is flaky children. While sample B is granular. You can see small balls are there. No, we call that as granular. It is flaky and it is granular. So sample A is different from sample B. So organic fertilizers are different from inorganic fertilizers. Have you understood children? So how do we get these fertilizers children? How do we get these organic fertilizers and how do we get this inorganic fertilizer? How do we get these fertilizers means, if you see fertilizer A, if we take organic fertilizers, it is a manure obtained by decomposition of dead organic matter like vegetables, peels, dead leaves, excreta of animals. So how we can get this organic fertilizer means, we get this organic fertilizer from dead organic matter like vegetables. From vegetables we get, and peels, vegetable peels we can get. And also peels means children, if you take lemon, orange like that, if you peel off that, and also the outer covering of the vegetables, we can say that peels means. So that from that we get, and also from dead leaves of the plants, also we get these organic fertilizers. And also excreta of animals. Usually you can see here, this is the excreta of animal only. Okay, this is the excreta of animal. This we use as what do we use like this? Organic fertilizers. We use it as organic fertilizers like that only. Like dead organic matter like vegetable peels, dead leaves, excreta of animals, we use this as organic fertilizer. And also if you see fertilizer B children, it is made from chemicals in factories. It is made from chemicals in factories and is said to be inorganic. It is made from the factories. We get it from the factories and it is called as inorganic fertilizer. See children, it is soluble in water and it is insoluble in water. It is insoluble in water. So it is soluble in water, no children. If it is soluble in water, see children, it dissolves in water. It dissolves in the water and the roots of plants can take in the minerals along with water. If we add this to the crop, what will happen? We will irrigate the crop, no, we will give water for the crop. So what will happen? This urea, it will soluble in water and if the roots of plants can take in the minerals. If it is soluble in the water, this will go deep into the roots. This will go deep into the soil and the roots will absorb that which is mixed with the water, the urea, and they will get the minerals along with the water. The roots, they will absorb the minerals along with the waters. Along with the water children. Okay, inorganic fertilizers are made from chemicals children. These inorganic fertilizers which I am showing you, these are made from the chemicals from the factories children. They do not decay and hence cause soil pollution. These, they won't decay in the soil. They won't decay in the soil children. They cause what? Damage to the soil and also they cause soil pollution. So it is somewhat not safe to use this inorganic fertilizers, but inorganic fertilizers act fast, so growth of plant is faster. Why we are using these inorganic fertilizers means, children, these inorganic fertilizers act fast for the growth, so crop also will grow very fastly. If we use these inorganic fertilizers, the crop also will grow very fastly. They do their action very fast, okay, but they are harmful to the soil, children. They are harmful to the soil and they will cause for the soil erosion, okay, they will damage the soil. And if you use this organic fertilizers like this, decomposed of waste of animals, leaves and also all this, so if you use this, they will not harm to the soil, they won't cause soil erosion. But this, if we use this, they act very slowly, the crop also will grow very slowly. That's why the farmers, they will prefer for inorganic fertilizers. So many less people they will use these organic fertilizers, but it grows very slowly, it acts very slowly and it acts very fastly. We get the crop in time, in a faster way. But this gives the crop in a slow time, but the soil won't get spoiled. It won't cause for the soil erosion, children. This helps to increase the amount of crop production, children. This inorganic fertilizers, they will increase the crop production. So this is about organic and inorganic fertilizers, children. Where we are getting this organic and where we are getting this inorganic, children. We are getting this organic from waste, decomposed organic matter like vegetable peels, dead leaves and excreta of animals. We get this organic fertilizers. If we use this organic fertilizers, means the crop, it will grow very slowly. The action of the crop growing is very slow and they will not cause any damage to the soil. It will not cause any soil erosion. And if we use this, where we are getting these inorganic fertilizers, children, they are getting from the chemicals. From the factories. They are made by the chemicals from the factories. If we use these inorganic fertilizers, the crop production increases. We get the crop in time and it causes some damage to the soil. It causes soil erosion. But we get right amount of crop in right time. Okay, children, this is the difference between organic and inorganic fertilizers, how we are going to use. And it is very flaky. It is very flaky, children. See here, it is very flaky. If you see this, it is granular. It looks like granular, small balls. It is white in color and it is dark brown in color. If you see cow dung, how it will look? Yes. So it is brown in color. So children, it is insoluble in water, children. The organic fertilizers, they will not soluble in water. If you see inorganic fertilizers, they will soluble in water. These are very lightweight. Okay, children. These organic fertilizers, we require large amount for the crop. If we want to give these organic fertilizers to the crop, we require large amount of this organic fertilizers. Yes. So, and also children, see here, these are light in texture. If you touch this also, it looks very light. These are heavy. In texture. Okay, children, this is the difference between these are the types of fertilizers, organic and also inorganic. It is urea and it is the decomposed waste organic matter. Okay, children, like animals, vegetables, of vegetable peels and also dead leaves. And also children, see here, children, I said that these inorganic fertilizers, they will dissolve in water. Yes, they will dissolve in water. I said no, children. See here, children, I have kept some inorganic urea in this water. So you can see it totally soluble in water. If you take this organic fertilizer, it is insoluble in water. Have you seen? It is insoluble in water. Here the urea, it is totally soluble. It is dissolved in water. Okay, children?
We have seen organic fertilizer and inorganic fertilizer.
we store all these at once, the weight of this organic fertilizer is very heavy, whereas inorganic fertilizer it is very light. So how their texture is, it is flaky to touch, it is flaky, and also granular, they are like small balls. I have shown you, no children. This is the difference between organic and inorganic fertilizers. So have you understood, children? So tell me, children, which type of fertilizer is better? Now tell me which type of fertilizer is better, whether organic or inorganic. Yes, see children, both have their own advantages and disadvantages. So both these organic fertilizers have advantages and disadvantages. So organic, children, see children, organic fertilizers provide all nutrients and to the soil, is slow to act but does not pollute the soil. See children, if you take organic fertilizer, it gives all nutrients which is required to the crop. It will give all nutrients and minerals for the crop. But it is slow to act. It will give the crop very slowly. But if you take this inorganic fertilizer, it is also gives all minerals and nutrients to the crop. But the growth of the crop is very fast if we use this inorganic fertilizers. Provide only specific nutrients to the soil. They provide only specific nutrients which are required to the soil. And also children, these are soluble in water. These inorganic fertilizers, they are soluble in water. These organic fertilizers, they are insoluble in water. So these act very fastly. And these are easy to transport. These inorganic fertilizers, they are very easy to transport. They are in bags, carry bags. They will be packed in the carry bags. They are very easy to transport and are required in small amounts but pollute the soil. They are required in small amounts but they pollute the soil. The disadvantage of inorganic fertilizer, what is the disadvantage? They will pollute the soil. They will cause the soil erosion. But they are easy to transport and they are required in a small quantities. Here, they won't cause any soil erosion. They won't cause any soil pollution. They are required in large quantities. And also, the transportation is very hard. So farmers, what they will do, they use mostly these inorganic fertilizers. They want crop in the time. They want the crop in fast. The action is very fast by using this inorganic fertilizers. That's why they will use this inorganic fertilizers. But by using this, soil will get spoiled. The soil erosion will occur by using this inorganic fertilizers. So children, have you understood these types of fertilizers? Yes. Now open your books. Open your textbooks, children. Page number 24. You have to read organic and inorganic fertilizers topic. You can see here organic fertilizer and you can see here inorganic fertilizer. Okay children. Next, open your volumes. See here children, page number 21. You can see. So see, fill the table after observing samples of fertilizer A and fertilizer B. We have seen samples A in organic fertilizer, sample B inorganic fertilizer by. You have seen, no children? By listening that you have to write this table. See here, property, color, solubility in water, weight, odor or smell, texture. So what you find and what you learned by seeing that organic and inorganic fertilizers, please write this. And see here, sample A is of dash fertilizer, sample B is of dash fertilizers. From which we are getting that, you have to fill that blank. How is an inorganic fertilizer different from an organic fertilizer? How is inorganic fertilizers different from organic fertilizers? Yes, we have discussed, no children? Write it. And how would the amount of crops be affected if farmers did not use inorganic fertilizers? Why? If farmers did not use inorganic fertilizers, what will happen? Yes, you have to write that. How does use of inorganic fertilizers affect the environment? By using the inorganic fertilizers, how it will affect the environment, affect the soil, environment? Yes, you have to write that answer, children. Try to complete the volume. Thank you, children.